Hello, folks. Hey, another deep dive. This time we are looking at the Eagles. Did you guess it? I put up a post first thing. I was going to do it yesterday and I forgot to say who we were covering. Of course, iconic Hotel California, but we're not going to listen to that one. That's the one I definitely know, and I was trying to think, do I know any others? And I'm not sure. Looking at titles, then no, I don't, but I might. And I have a weird feeling about this first one that we're going to do. Anyway, let's look at a bit of info about them first. I mean, classic rock band. 7 studio albums, 3 live albums, 11 compilation albums, 30 singles. They had 5 #1 singles, and they had, this is in the US, I'm assuming, and 6 #1 albums. And they only had 7 studio albums. More than 200 million albums sold worldwide, 6 Grammy Awards, and they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1998. There were a few done in 98. I think that we've done a deep dive on them. I'm sure there was another one or two. The Eagles. Now, they've had a lot of lineups, so I'm not going to go into all that. All of them seem to do this to me, and they have lots of lineups. But originally, Glenn Frey and Don Henley were working with Linda Ronstadt, apparently, and touring with her. And Randy Meisner later joined Ronstadt's group of performers. And Frey and Henley decided to form a band while touring with her. And she suggested they take on Bernie Ledon. And they also then pitched the idea to Randy Meisner and brought him on board. So that was the 4 of them at the beginning. And they didn't have a name when they first performed. Apparently they performed at a club called the Gallery in Aspen for the first time, and they didn't have their name at that point, so they called themselves Teen King and the Emergencies, which I do wonder sometimes where these names come from. But yeah, they apparently didn't. There's a few things about how they came up with their name. Some saying it was during a group outing in the Mojave Desert and lots of alcohol and drugs were imbibed. And somebody else said it was because they were watching eagles soaring overhead. There's also there was a dispute over whether they're called Eagles or the Eagles, but apparently it is Eagles. But of course, when you're talking about them, you talk about the Eagles. You don't just say Eagles. Anyway. So yeah, a little bit. They've changed over the years. I think, is it Frey that is still the only one with them? Was it the only one with them? I don't know. I thought I had a note of that. Who was the longest surviving one? Anyway, let's get on to some songs, shall we? We're going to do from their first album, from Eagles, their first album, which was released in 1972. This is Take It Easy. This is one of the singles that was released. Now, I did say on a previous one, I'm not sure whether I should do released singles because I may well have heard them, or whether I should choose a separate track from the album, but I'm still going with the released single. This was Glenn Frey and Jackson Browne as writers, and Frey on lead vocals for this one. I found a live version. It's not great quality, so don't shoot me. It's not great quality. It has been redone in HD, but there is some weird lines I can see across. But anyway, I wanted to get at least one live one. I think we've got a couple of just album covers, just album releases. So we've got no video, and we've got one that's a live album, but no video. And then I've got one that is an actual official video. So this is the only one that we've got of them live singing back in 1977, covering singing Take It Easy. So anyway, I'll shut up. Let's give it a go. Let's have a listen.
Seven women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna stone me, 1 says she's a friend of mine.
Okay, I do know this one. I had a feeling. I was looking at when I look at the lyrics, and I was like, I I think I do. I hope this isn't the case for the rest of them. I did have one of my deep dives where I knew the first 2 tracks, and I was thinking, oh my God, am I going to know all of them? But it was just the first 2. But yeah, I know this, but it's cool. It's got a country vibe to it as well, and it's really laid back and chill, and I love it. Let's carry on.
Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy.
Ooh, the harmony's nice.
While you still can, don't even try to understand. Just find a place and play your hand. Take it easy. Well, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down and take a look at me. Well, come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in to take it easy. All right. Lord, I'm a run.
So cool, just so cool and chill. And I was just thinking, this is the sort of thing you want to just kick back to on a summer's day. Harmonies, those harmonies were wonderful as well. High harmonies going on. Just lovely. And I don't know how many of the rest of the band. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Am I going to sneeze? No. How many of the rest of the band were singing then? I know Henley has sung with him before. I've got a really tickly nose. Stop it. Oh, stop it. Hang on a minute, folks. I'll be right back. Right, sorry about that. I'll just quickly stop the video while I sorted out my tickly nose. I don't know why I suddenly started tickling. Anyway, chill, relax, loving it. Nice bit of a guitar solo in there. Yeah, I know this one. That's not good. I hope I don't know the rest.
Lord, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. Been looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Well, come on. Don't say baby, I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me.
cool. That was a nice one to start with, nice and chill, and just makes you smile. I just want to smile through it. And I was just looking at that thinking, isn't it crazy? You're looking back that many years, and I'm wondering how they feel about it, because there's such a record of them. I mean, there are performances from them from years and years ago. I wonder how they feel looking back, the nostalgia and remembering it. It must be cool, and also a bit sad in a way, I suppose. I haven't got as many things to look back on. There's a few photos and things, but it's not such a reminder. It's not such as in your face as constantly seeing videos of you performing and stuff. Anyway, yeah, I really enjoyed that, and I knew it. I thought, that's not good. That's not good. Let's hope we don't know. But we don't. Next. To the next one. I hope the volume's going to be this one. Channel. And let's get into it. Now we're moving on. There's only 7 albums to choose from, so I've only skipped a couple of albums, and we've picked 5 songs from them. And the next one is from 1974, I think. Song 2. Let's switch over. Yeah, and it's James Dean. Now I'm not sure if I've heard this or not. I nearly picked a different one from this album, but I thought, no, we're going to go with that. And I hope I don't. But who knows? Who knows? Let's give it a go and we'll find out, are we? Here we go. Oh, nice. I might know this, I'm not sure. No, maybe not.
I know just what you mean. James Dean, you said it all so clean. And I know my life would look alright if I could see it on the silver screen.
Oh, that guitar's great.
You were the low-down rebel if there ever was, even if you had no cause. James Dean, you said it all so clean, and I know my life would look alright if I could see it on the silver screen.
That is so different from the first one. Was more like a kind of country rock feel and chill, and this is kind of, what would you call this? This is more kind of old school rock and roll feel to it, and I'm loving that guitar, and the harmonies again are just awesome. It always fascinates me. James Dean was 24, was he, when he died? And it's there's so few people that have such an impact. Like Marilyn's one, she was in her 30s, but he was like 24. And how many movies had he done? I can only think of Rebel Without a Cause and Giant, and I can't really think of anything else that was a major films for him. And yeah, it was crazy. It's crazy, and he has this effect that people write songs about you. It's mad. Anyway, back to the song. It's got, yeah, definitely different feel to it. But I'm still loving that guitar riff, and their harmonies, as ever, are awesome. And I should have said, this is from On the Border, and it was written by Henley Frey and J.D. Souther, and also Jackson Browne again, with lead vocals with Frey again. Carry on.
We'll talk about a low-down bed refrigerator. You were just too cool for school. Sock hop, soda pop, basketball and auto shop. The only thing that got you off was breaking all the rules. James Dean, so hungry and so lean.
Like that riff.
James Dean, you said it all so clean, and I know my life would look alright if I could see it on the silver screen.
Oh. Driving through my head there. Yeah, that was good. That was good. And true. Too fast to live and too young to die. But the thing is, you do stupid things when you're young, and you don't think of the consequences because you just think you're going to live forever. That's the trouble. And unfortunately, he didn't. It's a shame. It would have been interesting to see how he progressed, how his career progressed in the movies he starred in. But there we go. Right. Now then, let's just this one. Third. We're getting just over halfway. We will be shortly. So we've done this one. Okay. Oh! I'm not ready for you yet. Okay. Jumping the gun a bit there. But that sounds like it's going to be good. Life in the Fast Lane. This is from Hotel California, 1976. Writers Henley Frey and Joe Walsh. Cool. I haven't put who's singing it, but I'm assuming it's got to be Frey on lead vocals again. I hope I haven't heard this again. We've only had one out of two. That's not bad. Let's hope this is it's going to be okay. Right, here we go. Oh, hang on. Oh, I recognise that riff. I'm sure I do. Oh, yes. Oh, no. So good.
He was a hard-headed man. He was brutally handsome. She was terminally pretty. She held him up and he held her for ransom in the heart of the cold, cold city. He had a nasty reputation as a cruel dude. They said he was ruthless, said he was cruel. They had one thing in common, they were good and bad. She sang faster, faster, the lights are turning red. Life in the fast lane.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. That bit. Life in the Fast Lane. That bit. Definitely. Dirty guitar. I love it. That is really cool. I really love that start. Oh, that was, I'm going to have to go back. That was so good. Okay. Favorite so far. I mean, I love Take It Easy. James Dean was good, but not as good as Take It Easy. And this one, it's just that guitar, that down and dirty guitar at the beginning. So yeah. So I have heard bits of this. I recognize that first bit of guitar, and then I recognize the Life in the Fast Lane. But so I do sort of know this one. Anyway, I'm gonna go back. Let's go. Oh yeah.
He was a hard-headed man. He was brutally handsome. She was terminally pretty. She held him up and he held her for ransom in the heart of the cold, cold city. He had a nasty reputation as a cruel dude. They said he was ruthless, said he was cruel. They had one thing in common, they were good and bad. She sang faster, faster, the lights are turning red. Life in the fast lane surely make you lose your mind. Life in the fast lane. Are you with me so far? Eager for action, hot for the game, the calming attraction, the drop of her name. They knew all the right people
Okay, so this is a different sound again from the first two. So we've gone from like a country rock feel to a sort of older rock and roll style, and now this is a real get your groove on. It's so good. That guitar is just so good. I love it. I love it, love it. So cool. I love that one. But I don't know. I mean, I recognised that as soon as I heard that Life in the Fast Lane, but I haven't heard it in such a long time. Why haven't I? I need to listen to more Eagles. They're so good. So good. Ooh. Cool. Cool. Okay. Now then, 2 out of 3 now. This isn't good. Good. Mute. Second. Unmute that one. Okay. Next one. We're moving forward to 222. What are we moving forward to? 1979 now. We're doing a 3-year. And this is from their album The Long Run. And it's Heartache Tonight. Writers. Henley Frey, Bob Seger and J.D. Souther, and lead vocals of Frey again. And then after this one, this was their last album before they kind of temporarily broke up. And the next one isn't till 2007, which is their last one. So that's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to that one because it's going to be interesting to see how different they sound. But anyway, Heartache Tonight, 1979. Don't recognise. Oh.
Before the night is through,
I do know this one.
Somebody's gonna come undone. There's nothing we can do.
Sounds familiar.
Everybody wants to touch
Guitar.
somebody. If it takes all night, everybody wants to take a little chance and make it come out right. There's gonna be a heartache.
Yeah, okay. This isn't going well. 3 out of 4 so far. It's because I've picked releases, but I think of the Eagles and I think, what songs do I know? And the only one that ever sticks is Hotel California. And that's the only one I can ever think of by name. But all I'm going to say is I haven't heard these songs apart from Hotel California. I haven't heard these songs in such a long time. So I'm not going to worry about it. So it's not necessarily it's not a first reaction to these tracks. It was to James Dean, but not to these other ones. But they're so cool and it's been such a long time that it feels fresh. I didn't recognize the name of the track. So I'm not going to worry too much. And I don't know if you guessed that the band, when I put this out earlier, I thought people might, because I didn't blur the photo very much in the picture I put up on my post. But I did mention the album that they say, the track, which is Hotel California, I was referring to without naming it. But they say that in your lifetime, you will probably hear it about 1,500 times, which is crazy when you think about it. But just hearing it on radio or whatever, probably unintentionally, most of those. But it is a classic. Anyway, let's carry on. I know it, but it's cool. The guitar's awesome. I'm loving that really deep, heavy, low guitar little riff there in there, and that's just cool. Just makes you want to rock out. Right.
It's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know.
And that piece of guitar's good as well.
Gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. Lord, I know. It's gonna be a heartache tonight. The moon's shining bright, so turn out the light and we'll get it right. It's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. Heartache, baby.
Ooh.
Somebody's gonna hurt someone.
Harmonies are so good.
Somebody before the night is through. Somebody's gonna come undone. There's nothing we can do. Everybody wants to touch somebody. If it takes all night, everybody wants to take a little chance and make it come out right. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. Well, let's go. Well, we can be around the bushes, we can get down to the bone, we can leave it in the parking lot, and either way, there's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. Oh, I know. There'll be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know.
Oh, I forgot to say this one was actually, this is the live recording. And I forgot all about that. Whew, that was good. That was good. I'm a 70s girl at heart. I've decided. I grew up in the 80s and I love some of the 80s stuff, but I'm a 70s girl at heart. 70s rock is just, whew, it's the one. It's there for me. I love it. Absolutely love it. They have those, the guitars. And the harmonies good as well. Icon. Moving on to the last one. We are nearly there. This is a official video This is from their latest. Now, I won't have heard this one. I won't have heard this one. I'm sure I won't. I can pretty much guarantee I won't have heard this one. Because this is from 2007. How Long? From Long Road to Eden. Ooh. The writer was J.D. Souther, with Frey and Henley on vocals. So this was their final album. And I shouldn't know this one. I hope I don't, because I didn't realise that I knew as many Eagles tracks as I do, and I do love them. Okay, let's find out if I know it, shall we? Let's go.
Like a bluebird with his heart removed, lonely as a train.
I know it. Just kidding, I don't. I don't know this one. That's good. Okay, it sounds like them. It still sounds like that first little bit. We'll carry on, and I won't interrupt too soon after this. Sounds a lot like their earlier stuff, which is cool. Let's carry on.
I run just as far as I can run. If I never see the good old days shining in the sun, I'll be doing fine and then some. The sun don't shine. Just outside the Freedom River runs. Out there in that shining night, with bloodhounds on your mind. Don't you know it's the same sad situation?
So this kind of pushes us back. I think more. This is more like Take It Easy. This is on that similar vein. I feel like this is more country rock again. So I feel like we're going right back to the beginning. And it's cool. And it's a different lineup at this point, apart from Frey and Henley. And before we go on, I just wanted to check. I don't think it was Frey that's still going. Has Frey passed away? I think, is it Henley that's still in the band? I don't know. Yes, it is. Okay, no. I'm sure. Henley's, Frey's passed away. I think it's Henley then. It's Frey's son, Deacon, who's filling in, as well as a guy called Vince Gill, a singer-songwriter. So I think it is Henley then who's still going. Cool. Anyway, I'll shut up. Let's get back. We're going to have a bit of an instrumental, I feel. I'm going to come back in here now. Let's go.
Everybody feels alright, you know I've heard some poor fool say somebody. Everyone is out there on the loose. Well, I wish I lived in the land of fools.
Cool. Okay, I really like that one as well. That was cool. I enjoyed that. The harmonies were still great. We got 2 of the original band members there, I think. I mean, there might be more. I'm not sure. But the vocals were so good. Harmonies good. They sounded like pretty much like they did sort of 20 years, 30 years before, 20 odd years before. 72, wasn't it? So with the first one we did. And that sounded more like Take It Easy. And then the earlier ones. I liked all of those tracks. Some more than others. Which one did I like the most? I think it had to be Life in the Fast Lane, I think. Was the one. Life in the Fast Lane, Take It Easy possibly, and then I kind of like Heartache Tonight and this one. And James Dean probably not as much. James Dean seemed to harken back a bit of an earlier vibe to me, it felt like. But yeah, Life in the Fast Lane was so good. But I really enjoyed the others. It was really good. I enjoyed that deep dive, even though I'd heard 3 of them, which is annoying. But it was good because I haven't heard them for such a long time. It was a good reminder of what they can put out, and we will go and check more Eagles out. So we can check more out from those albums. So that's cool anyway going forward. But this was nice to get us kick-started with a reminder of just what they can do, how good they were and are. They're still going. But yeah, guys, let me know what you thought in the comments. Let's have a chat about them. I really enjoyed those. All of the links are in the description to the sources of these tracks. Please go and give them a like. That would be great. And if you enjoyed this, please consider giving me a like as well. But yeah, let me have some comments. What's your favourite Eagles track? And we'll give it a listen. And I'll be back. That's it. Deep dive over. This is another one over. Another one in a month's time. I'll be back with the normal scheduling tomorrow. So have a good day. Have a good weekend because it's a Friday coming out. Have a good weekend. Have a good day. Be good. If you can't be good, be careful as ever. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now, folks.